Hello and welcome to Live Let's Dice. I'm Beanie.
And I'm Rapid.
And today we're going to play some Warhammer 10th edition 40k with Guard.
Spicy Eldar.
Spicy. And welcome to the battlefield of Exsanguinal 4, where today there is much blood to spill, as on the wind there is a fell whisper. Blood. Blood. Blood! And on top of that, these will be the rules of said mission that is called Let the Blood Flow. We have 3 objectives in play. And the home field objectives that we will both have will be worth 1 point. However, the midfield objective is worth 3 points. So we've really got to get into the middle. And to really get the blood flowing, there is also a point per unit you kill. Are we here for the Dark Gods of Khorne? Yeah, probably. So let's go and meet the armies. And here we are with my 1,000 points of Guard. Starting off with my Warlord today is my Tank Commander, running the standard loadout for a Tank Commander, and he has the Grand Strategist enhancement, so he can chuck out another order when I need to. Next to him is a Commissar with a Plasma Pistol and a Power Sword. He has no enhancements, but next to him is the Cadian Castellan, who has the Kurov's Aquila, which allows him to essentially point at someone while they're doing a stratagem and say that costs an additional point for the rest of the game. So look out 2 CP rerolls. And to accompany my command structure, we have a 10-man squad of the Cadian regular Guard squad with the auto drum sergeant at the front, and there is a melter and a plasma gun in there. Behind them over here is a regular squad of infantry that has, again, a melter gun and a plasma. Hopefully they can do a little bit of melting as I go along. Behind them, we have the Karsakin squad, who, sadly, I don't have any special weapons on them, but I'm going to enjoy running them because I love them and I think they are class. And then finally, for my infantry at the back, we have my kill team squad of the Krieg Guardsmen, and they will have today a grenade launcher and a sniper rifle, because I'm hoping they're going to sit on the backfield and just garner me some points. With the rest of the squad, we have my brand new painted squad of the Ataland Rough Riders. For some reason, for these 5 chaps on horseback with melters for spears, they're only 60 points. I don't get it. I don't get why more people aren't running them. They seem really, really good to me. And then to round out the list, I will be bringing a Chimera over here that has a heavy flamer and a multi-laser on the front, and we'll be have some boys in the back of it, and we'll hopefully be able to shoot a few people down because Eldar are pansies. And then the last thing in the list is the Rogaldorn battle tank with all of the trim-ins. And by the trim-ins, I mean melters. There is so many melters on this thing, even those tiny little nubs right at the front. And that actually does come to 1,000 points on the nose, and that is very rare for me, so I am almost certainly going to win. Or will I? Because Eldar. And to battle the glorious Guard, we have to deal with the filthy, smelly, pointy Eldar. And would you like to tell me about your force today, Rapid, after I've insulted them so brazenly?
Well, yeah, if I have to.
Oh, thanks.
Right, so I've got 985 points. So I've already lost.
Yeah.
Of Battle Host, so that's the usual reroll 1 hit roll and wound roll malarkey.
Very nice.
And my force is led by the Autarch Wayleaper, who's got a Death Spinner, Howling Banshee Mask, and a Starglaive. But the main point of this guy is that he sits at the back and gives me an extra CP every turn.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
It will help over time, especially with me making your rerolls cost 2 CP.
Yeah, and also he's got lone operative, so he's quite difficult to obviously attack unless you're very close to him.
I'm going to shoot him with the tank.
Okay.
Okay, and next to him is a guy who looks like he has an egg for a head.
Yes, he's Mr. Egghead, who is a Spirit Seer.
Ooh.
And usual Shuriken Pusto, and Witch Staff.
Yeah.
But I've given him or her the enhancement of Reader of Runes, which means that every command phase I get to pick one of my my dice and re-roll it.
Ah, it's the fate dice, is it?
Fate dice, yeah.
Oh, very nice. Oh, that's,
so
yeah, that's
if
a
I
great
have
idea.
if I have a particularly bad roll at the start, I can hopefully kind of pull it back. But there's obviously the risk that comes with that anyway.
Yeah, of course. And to accompany them, I believe at the front we have some Guardian Defenders.
Yeah. Guardian Defenders, with also a heavy weapon platform, which I will use a proxy model during this battle because I can't find it.
That's fine.
But the proxy model will have the Bright Lance on it.
Yeah, of
and the
course.
rest then are just the Shuriken catapults. And
yeah, why wouldn't you take the Bright Lance? It's basically a better las cannon. It's
Absolutely,
really nice. With a reroll built in, it is a phenomenal little bit of anti-tank.
Yeah.
And in the middle...
well, for that, I was going to say with those guys as well, because if they sit on the back objective, for example, I get to add another dice to my fate dice, I think, as well.
Oh, wow.
So it's a little bit of a buff on them.
Very nice.
But yeah, going back to the middle, so we've got a squad of Dark Reapers. And the Exarch has got an Eldar missile launcher, so it's like a strength 10, possibly. And then the rest have got the Reaper launchers then.
Very cool.
Hopefully I can try and kill some tanks. I'm rolling uphill on everything though, I think.
Cool.
And then another squad of Guardians, rinse, repeat.
Very nice. Makes sense.
And then at the back then are my 3D printed Swooping Hawks.
Yeah, they look class. They don't look quite so top-heavy as the metal ones that I have in my collection that just fall over the second that you touch them.
Yeah. Top-heavy and small base.
Yeah, bad combo.
Yeah. But the only difference in this, so the Exarch has got the power sword, and then the Hawk's Talon, which means that basically same gun, 4 shots, but it's strength 5 with the lethal hit. So I don't think it's going to make much difference in this game because we're toughness guard and toughness Eldar.
Yeah, of course.
But and the old Wraith Guard.
Ooh.
So with 5 Wraith cannons.
Yep, makes sense.
18-inch shoot back if they shot at, but only at the person who shot them. And the idea of this, well, pretty obvious, is that the Spirit Seer is going to be attached to them. So that means I get lethal hits with them, and I get a +1.
Yeah, they're hitting on 3s then, and they're far more deadly. I've run a 10-man squad recently against duels against the Black Templars. So go back and check that one out. It's quite funny. Yeah, that was a good game. And next to that, it looks like you have another squad of Swooping Hawks.
Yeah, Swooping Hawks, love them. They're great. You can just pick them up at the end of the opponent's, I think it's either movement phase or turn, I think, and put them back into deep strike, which is really quite cool.
Yeah, that's very helpful.
And the last unit then is a Falcon.
Ooh.
Which has got a pulse laser, scatter laser, shuriken cannon. So hope a little bit of anti-tank, but probably not strong enough to pierce that without a 5. But hopefully it will be wounding infantry on 2s.
Very nice.
And a reasonable amount of range.
And you said it was 985 points?
Yeah.
So you've lost, obviously, but you know what? We'll play the game through and we'll see how we go. We will be right back with some deployment. Addendum. We have figured out that there is actually a 15-point enhancement that this man can have called the Fate's Messenger, which allows him to turn a hit roll and a wound or a wound roll into a 6.
Hit roll, wound roll, and a saving throw into a 6. So that might keep him alive.
And now that it's 1,000 points for both of us, I'm now actually worried about the game.
It means I'll win!
Or I will. So here we are after deployment. I have made a little car park here with my tanks. I have a few units dotted by this objective to try and make sure that I'm getting that singular point. And over here, my ponies are ready to party with a little squad. Yes. And with a little squad just hiding in here. On the other side, Rapid has cowardly put things into the sky. What a weenie. But in terms of his deployment, we have his Wayleaper by here, accompanied by some Guardians who are going to try and charge forward and I assume going to try and take my home field objective, but I shan't let them. Over here we have the Spirit Seer with the Wraith Guard hiding behind this building, ready to try and take the middle objective by here. There is a Falcon that has 5 Reapers in it, because Rapid only realised as he was deploying that actually that they needed to have someone in it because of the rules of transport.
Don't tell them, man. They'll think I'm not a professional.
Well, they know now.
Oh, no.
And here we are, the last of his deployments. We have some Swooping Hawks on the table with some Guardians to hold his home field objective by the suspicious-looking rock. And just to finish that off, there is a 5-man squad of Swooping Hawks into the sky. So we are now going to do a live roll-off to see who will be going first. Roll that dice.
But it's a 1. Ooh.
So here we are with Eldar turn 1. After their movement phase, what we have got is a Guardian standing still like cowards. The Falcon has moved up a little bit up the board, and I think it's eyeing down my squad over there. Has anything else actually moved?
Yeah, this Guardian squad has moved so that the weapons platform can get a bead on the tank. And the same with the other Guardian squad, it's just a bit of shuffling so that the heavy weapon can shoot the tank. And as people can see, it's a proxy model.
Yeah, it doesn't look a lot like a heavy support weapon, but you know what, we'll allow it. Yeah, and did these guys move forward as well? Yeah,
they've moved forward, they're 14 inches to try and hide. And then these guys, the Wraith Guards then, have just gone forward a bit just to hide for a turn.
Okay, nice. So we are going to go into the shooting phase. Do you know where you want to start to shoot?
Yes.
Or do you want me to give you a second to gather your dice and your wits?
Yes.
Okay, so we're kicking off the shooting phase with the defenders firing in to the Rogel Dawn battle tank over there. One shot from the Bright Lance coming in.
Hopefully he'll be torn apart.
That's not very nice, is it?
No, it's not really.
I'd like you to
do
my
it's
tangle.
It's only D6 plus 2, so it's not going to tear it apart.
Well, that's going to hurt.
Yeah. Okay.
But we'd like to roll the dice.
Yeah, so it's only one shot because everything else is out of range, so it's just a Bright Lance, as we said. So hit on 3s, it hits.
Ooh.
And then on the 4s to wound.
Yes, it's a toughness 12 tank.
Okay. It wounds. So this is at -3. And I suppose...
Would I get cover here? Yeah. Okay, so it's going to be a 4 up to save. Yeah, I rolled a 6. Okay, so moving swiftly on from the losers that are the defenders over to the Falcon, who has a surprising amount of gun going into my Cadian squad over there. Yes. Now, which gun would you like to start with?
So let's start with the pulse laser. So this is 3 shots, hitting on 3s, and it's strength 9.
Okay.
Or do I go with?
Yeah, just roll the dice.
Ah, do it. Okay, it's hitting on 3s. Okay.
Gonna re-roll that one because it's the best gun on the tank?
Yeah, do it. Hey!
So we got 3 hits.
Yeah, strength 9.
Surprisingly, it's 2s. Sorry, there's the double one. That was brilliant. So 2 wounds coming in. Oh God, what do Guardsmen have? They have a 5 up save, don't they? So
well, yes, -1, but you get cover, so it'd be 6s.
-1, but I've got cover, so...
sorry, -2, but you've got cover, so...
Okay, so 6s, yeah. Easy, both 6s. Oh, there is a 6. So you have killed a Guardsman. I hope you're proud. That is one of the Emperor's finest. Now, what is the rest of his guns?
Scatter laser, 6 shots, hitting on 3s. No rerolls as I've used it. Oh, look at those dice. It's good, isn't it?
Nice if you got lethal hits, though.
Yeah, true. It's a strength 5, so this will be 3s. Oh, still another one.
So 2 at minus.
No minus, 1 damage each.
Okay, so with cover, they'll have 4s. Save 1, fail 1. So far, I've lost 2 Guardsmen from that squad from a tank. Aha!
Yep.
What other guns does this beauty have?
Everything else is out of range.
Oh, amazing. So the only other shot is the Guardian squad over there.
Yep, Bright Lance.
Firing into my Chimera.
Yep.
Okay, so this will be wounding on 3s because the Chimera is as tough as a rhino.
That's good, isn't it?
I know.
Okay, so hits on 3s. Hits.
Lovely.
And then wounded on 3s. It wounds. -3. And they've pretty got a square bead on there, so I don't think you get cover.
Okay, so it's going to be a 6 up save. Easy. No, it's the opposite.
D6 plus 2.
Okay, so 3 damage. Okay.
Can I reroll that?
You can if you want. It's for you to spend the CP.
Yeah, I'm going to reroll it. Oh! 8 wounds.
Well, poo-poo pancakes. So that tank is sputtering and broken. Thanks for that. And I believe that's the end of your shooting phase and probably the end of your turn because I don't think anyone's in range to charge.
Nope.
And you can't get to the mid-board yet.
No, we are in Project Hide.
Well, that's a fair way to go. Moving into Guard. Turn 1. Okay, so quickly, my Guard have moved forward. I have given out the orders. Move, move, move. From the tank commander, because I gave him the grand strategist that he could put it onto 2 different tanks. So they get an extra 3-inch move, which allowed me to drop out the Karsakin onto this objective, and they could see up the line against the Guardian defenders to shoot them right in the face. That'll be really nice. Over here, my Kriegsmen have moved on to the objective out of fear that at some point all of them are going to die. Nicely hidden behind this building, so they can't be shot straight through, so they should be able to hold that objective for a bit of time. The Rogel Dawn tank has moved up, and the only thing it can really see is some Guardians over there, and it can also see the Guardians over there, so we're going to decide which ones I'm going to shoot in a minute. The Atalan Rough Riders have moved around the corner, ready to get into the backfield and stab some things with the Melter Lances. And the last thing that I have is this unit that are just going to hide there, because they are screening.
Cowards!
He's right, they are cowards. The other order that has been run is the Karsakins themselves have given themselves the order so they can get a +1 to hit. So they'll be hitting on 2s, and we will start with them going into the shooting phase, because everyone apart from the sergeant that has a pistol can just about hit those guys over there. So we have, hang on, it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8 shots with the hot shot. That's right. The 8 shots with the hotshot lasgun going into the Guardians. You said you wanted to play, was it lightning fast reflexes?
Yeah, lightning fast reactions, so that means it's a -1 to hit.
Okay, so they're going to be hitting on 3s, but because they've got the Cadian Castellan with them, they will be getting sustained hits 1. Is that a really bad roll?
Yeah.
Thanks. And 1 goes back in for sustained hits. So it's going to be strength 3 on 3s, so it's going to be wounding on 4s. Okay, so we get 3 wounds at -1 into your Guardians.
Okay, so 4 up save, but they've got cover, so we're back to 4s.
Yes.
Oh, 2 die.
Cool, 2 die, and now onto the hotshot volley gun of the 1 heavy weapon that I put into this squad, and this will be hitting on 3s. Again, 6s are great, and there is a 6 to make up for the 2, and it's strength 4, so it's going to be 3s to wound. Okay, 1 wound, and this will be at a -1. And also, I forgot that that 6 should have, one of those 6s should have been a lethal hit earlier, but because I forgot it on the las guns, it doesn't count. But hang on, I'll re-roll the wound because it would only be. Hang on. So I hit with a 6 and a 2, so I'd sustained hits, but the 1-6 would be lethal because of born soldiers.
Yeah.
So I should have only been rolling 1 to wound, which will be on a 3, and then there'll be 2 for you to roll if I get this. Sorry, I just wanted to correct myself. No, it's just the 1. Okay, so 1 at -1. Sorry about that. I forgot about born soldiers under the new rule.
I'm just going to roll dice. I'm confused.
Yeah, good idea.
So 4s, yeah.
Yes, please.
Another 1 dice.
Okay, so 3 have died to that. The next weapon we will go on to will be the multi-laser of the Chimera over there, and I will be back once I've gathered up some dice. So the wounded Chimera is now going to split fire, because we all know it's a great idea. The Hunter-Killer Missile is going to shoot into the Falcon Grav tank over here, and the Lasgun Array and the multi-laser is going to shoot into the Guardian Defenders. So let's see how we go. We will start with the multi-laser. It's 4 shots, and this will be hitting on 5s. And we still get a hit, which is nice. It is strength 3. So this will be wounding on 4s. It does not wound. Hooray. Okay, so the Lasgun Array will be 6 shots, hitting on 5s. Not a sausage. Well, this is going well. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. And now the Hunter-Killer Missile, hitting on 5s. This'll hit though, won't it? No, it didn't. Okay, so, well, boo. So my Chimera did not do
I thought it meant to be like all about the shooting or something.
Yeah, but we've met, right?
Yeah.
And you know how much I love to roll dice really well.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what
we
I
even
do.
brought you special dice that are meant to be better.
I know. Yeah, so we're going to move swiftly on, and I'm going to find something else to shoot with. It'll probably be the Rogel Dawn. Sorry, guys, I completely forgot about the brutal firepower of the Castellan himself. 1 shot with a bolt gun into them, hitting on 3s. Or
Yeah, really cocked, really cocked.
really, really cocked. There we are. And 3s to wound. Yeah. Would you like to save that on a 4? So the Rogel Dawn tank has decided that its target is going to be behind all this oddly shaped rock. we are going to put everything that we can. The only thing that can't hit at the moment is the multi-melters because of the 18-inch range and the melter guns. However, we are going to go with the oppressor cannon, which is a D6 plus 3 gun that has blast. So it's going to be D6 plus 5. So let's see. That's a 1. So 6 hits. It's going to be wounding on 4. Hitting on 4s. No born soldiers here because you only get born soldiers if you're shooting against vehicles when you are regimented. So I get 1 hit. This is really upsetting.
How's those new dice working out for you, mate?
Great. And now this will be wounding on 2s. That's a 1. Moving swiftly on from this, it is time to pick up 12 dice for the Castigator autocannons. That's 10, 12 for there.
I don't know about the viewers, but I feel really awkward right now.
Yeah, me too. Which is weird because I'm in my own house. Right, so hitting on 4s.
Oh, that's better. That's better.
Okay, so we've got a few in there.
6s do anything?
No, not here because you are infantry against a tank.
Yeah.
Okay, so this will be wounding on 3s with the strength 5 gun of the Castigator. So I'm glad that 4 of them miss. So that will be 4 going through, no AP.
Okay.
So 3s.
Yep, 3s. Come on, boys. 2 die.
Cool, 2 have died. So the next gun that we're going to be going on to is the Heavy Stubber, which is going to be 3 shots coming across. So here we go. 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. Sorry, it's hard not to laugh at my own failings. Okay, and the coaxial autocannon, which hits on a 3. There's something. Okay. Yay, both hit. Now it's 2s to wound. Okay, so both have wounded at a -1.
I honestly thought there was going to be 2 1s there then.
Yeah, I thought the same. Okay, so this will be on 4-ups.
Yep. Okay, come on. See if one can... Oh!
Oh, you tart. Okay, so my over 200 points tank killed like 3 Guardians. After the sterling display of my Rogaldorn tank to kill basic infantry, it is time to move on to my tank commander who's going to show him how it's done. Into this Guardian squad. He is going to be able to fire his Heavy Stubber and his battle cannon directly into the face of the Guardians. So let's roll to see how many shots it's going to be, because it is a D6 plus 3 blast, so it's going to be D6 plus 1.
For the sake of you, please don't roll. Oh, no.
So 5 shots. Yeah, guys, this is becoming a running joke now. This is all I can do. And this will be hitting on 5s, actually, because of the -1 to hit, and it hits on 4s. Oh, but I still get...
You get 3?
I still get 3 hits. I'll take it. Okay, this will be wounding on 2s with the battle cannon.
You boy.
Got 3 wounds. It's only a -1, so they'll still be saving on 4s. But that is 3 dead. And now it is time for 3 shots of the Heavy Stubber, hitting on 5s. 1 hit, I'll take that. And wounding on 3s. And it wounds. And it kills! That squad are feeling really bad, and they will need a battle shot token. However, I believe that is the entirety of the firepower of my Guard army fired up against his. There is no charges to be made, but I have got myself onto the mid-objective point for turn 2, which, if they don't all die horribly, will mean points for me. So at the start of Eldar turn 2, we did a little bit of battle shock, and what happened?
They failed. I did a beanie.
You did do a me. So that failed. However, you have done a little bit of shuffling around, get them back into coherency, and you've done a bit of movement over here. I see that the the Wraith Guard have moved around the corner, and they are eyeing up a juicy tank to shoot.
They are.
Over here, we have Falcons that have dropped out some, what are they, Dark Reapers?
Yes.
And they also have a bead on yet more juicy tanks. And I see some very sneaky flyboys over here who are eyeing up to shoot my Atalan Rough Riders, the unit I have only just painted. So you know what that means, folks. They are all going to die. Now, are you ready to declare where you want to shoot? And just to say, so far Rapid has scored 1 point for holding his own home field objective. Can he score any more this turn by killing a squad? We're going to find out. Who wants to shoot first?
So I'll start off with a heavy weapon platform over here and going into your Chimera.
Okay, makes perfect sense. So it is 3s to hit.
I will do my reroll now. It hits.
Okay.
And what do I need to wound?
3.
I may just do that.
Okay, so you're going to use your once per phase fate dice.
Yep.
It's played a 3, so that has wounded. It is -3.
Yep.
So I just need to roll a casual 6. Very easy. No, that's a 1. Okay, so it's D3, it's D6 plus 2, so it's already dead. But let's see how much damage it would have done. It would have done 7. So does my tank explode? It thought about it. So that is a dead Chimera. That is 1 point additional to Rapid, and now he is on 2 points. Once I've scored this up and moved the Chimera, we will move on to the next part of your shooting phase, which I assume will be like the Dark Reapers.
I was thinking of these guys actually to shoot over there.
Okay, going into my lovely ponies, which I would like to reiterate I have only just painted. So thanks. So the swooping hawks that have jumped up here have decided that they will be shooting down this way. And as I mentioned before, thanks for shooting the thing I've just painted. Love you, man. Thanks for that. Right, so here we go.
What friends do, mate. It's what friends do.
It's how you roll. So this will be many shots hitting on 3s.
Yeah, so 4 of the guys have got last blasters, which is 4 shots each and lethal hits.
Okay, cool. Oh, great. I see a couple of Tyrannid 6s.
Yeah.
Because he uses Tyrannid dice with his Eldar because he's a dirty bird.
No, it's because you keep telling me that my dice. Do I reroll 1? No.
Save that for the Exarch, isn't it?
Yep. So toughness 4, yeah.
Yep, toughness 4.
Okay, so this will be 4s.
The toughness 4 weapons, are they?
Strength 4, yeah.
Oh, nice. Cool. So how many are we looking at?
We are looking at 7. No minus.
Okay. So would you say I'm in cover? I would say I am because I'm behind a wall.
Yeah, I can't. Stuff. Yeah, I would say.
Okay, so this will be a 3-up save. Okay, so we have failed 3, so that will be 1 pony dead and 1 on 1 wound. I hope you're okay with that.
Oh, totally.
Well,
I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight, mate.
Well, you are a jerk.
Okay, so this is the Hawk's Talon from the Exarch.
Okay.
So this is again hitting on 3s, but this is strength 5.
Oh.
So lethal hits as well. Ugh, I'm going to reroll one of them. Oh no.
Very pleased by this. So we've got 2 hits and they'll be wounding on 3s.
Yeah. Both wound. No minus again.
Okay, so no minus, so 3-ups. Make them both. So I have only lost a pony and a half to this onslaught. By negging the whole thing, it seems to have helped me be able to keep them alive. So where would you like to go to next in your shooting phase?
I'm going to use the Dark Lance from the Bright Lance, sorry.
Drukhari.
Sorry.
Drukhari Fiend.
It might be because I'm painting up Drukhari at the moment.
Yes, so they're going to shoot down the line into the Rogal Dawn battle tank.
Yes, please.
Okay, and are you ready now?
Yeah, so hitting on 3s.
Big hit.
Yeah. Strength 12.
So 4's the wound.
Okay, so 4s. Oh, wounds.
Big wound.
He is.
Okay, it's -3.
Let me double check because I'm an idiot. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is. That's what we've been playing it for the entire time.
Yeah, it is -3.
Okay,
yeah,
so this will be a 5 to wound.
Nope.
Okay, so before you roll your dice like some kind of triumphant git, I am going to double check something quickly.
He's not bitter. He's not bitter.
So, once a attack is allocated to this model, you can change the damage characteristic of the attack to 0.
Oh.
I am going to do that, so I'm going to keep my tank alive from your Bright Lance, and I can't do that again. So, we will be back with the next lot of shooting after I've been super jammy. So after seeing the failing shot of the Bright Lance into the Rogal Dawn, even though it did hit and wound, and got through the save, the Dark Reapers have decided that they want to take out the elite fighting force of the Kasrkin by here, and they're going to be using their Sunburst Opal Fruit gun.
Yeah.
Delicious.
So the 4 guys are going to shoot first with their Star Swarm. So that's 2 shots each, hitting on the 3s.
Hitting on the 3s.
Not bad.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, this is strength 5.
So 6 is the wound.
Okay, 6 is, yep. Okay, I'm going to re-roll that one.
Oh.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, they all went through. So that's what, 6?
6 minus 1.
Okay, and did you say no cover on
Ignores
this as well?
cover, yeah.
Okay, so these are going to be 6 5-ups. Easy. I'll get them all.
Oh!
Wow, I got half
That's
of them.
actually a very good roll.
That is. So 3 are dead already.
Yep.
And now on to the Exarch and what he has to bring to the table.
Yep, so he's going to go for the Sunburst.
Okay.
I like the orange ones.
Lush.
So this is D6 shots for 4.
Cool.
Again, this hits on the 3s. That was not so good.
Hooray.
Strength 4, so 3s. So 2 at minus 1.
Do
1
I
damage.
get cover this time?
Nope.
Okay, so 5-ups.
Oh.
So 4 of my Karsakin are dead to that barrage, and that is the end of the shooting from the Dark Reapers. We'll be back next with the Falcon. Okay, so the next shooting is going to be the Wraith Guards firing their Wraith cannons down into the Karsakin. He's got a real problem with these blue-eyed boys.
Yep.
Let's go over to the dice tray and see what he can do. So these are hitting on 3s with lethal hits because the Spirit Seer is giggling in their ears.
Yes, lethal hits and dev wounds as well.
Good. You only get the dev wounds, though, if you get a 6 to wound.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Yep. So. Oh. So 2 wounds there. Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
that's
2.
two wounds. Yeah, no, I've seen that. Yeah, thanks.
I'll reroll that one now.
Oh, okay. Well, it hits.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be 2s to wound.
Yeah.
6s are excellent.
2 5s. So that's 4 at minus 4.
So easily 2-up saves. No, they're. I was lying. That is 4 dead chapparoonies. Thanks.
I'm really tempted now to do something silly.
Okay.
Can I do fire and fade?
Yeah. I think. Oh, you can't do it on Wraith constructs, can you?
I think that was the minus to hit.
Okay. Well, if you can fade them, you feel free.
1 Eldar unit from your army. End of my shooting phase, so I've got to wait anyway.
Okay. Okay, so we'll be back after I've taken these chaps off the board and see what. Okay, so Rapid has decided that the Falcon is going to put everything into the 3 remaining the 2 Karsakin and their friend, Castellan Jim.
My logic is that I could roll loads of 1s and then they'd still be alive, and the pulse laser with strength 9 would end up being something else, and I'd be really unhappy.
Yeah, I could see that. Okay, so shall we start with the pulse laser?
Yeah, okay, fine. So 3 shots, hitting on 3s. Here we go. See? I know my dice rolling. This will be 2s. Minus 2.
Okay, so with cover, -1, so 5-up.
He did.
Dead man. Okay, next gun.
Let's go for the scatter laser. So that's 6 shots.
Okay, you have very little left to kill.
On the 3s. Strength 5.
So 3s to wound.
Okay, so 3 at no minus.
Okay, 3 3-ups with cover. Made them all. Okay, what else has it got?
Told you. So it's finally the shuriken cannon.
Okay, so 3 shots.
Yep.
Hit on 3s.
Sustained hits. Have I used my reroll yet?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 hits. 3s to wound, I believe.
Yeah, strength 6.
Oh,
So
2s to wound then.
Yeah. I'll use my reroll. Okay, so that is 3 at -1, 2 damage.
Okay, so 4s. Okay, so that's the last guy dead and 1 wound off the Castellan. So the squad is feeling...
2 damage each.
Oh, so 2 damage to the Castellan, so I think he might be down to 1 wound. So, ow. And is there anything else left in your army to shoot now?
No.
Okay, cool. So he's alive. He just doesn't live well, and I have lost that objective. So at the end of Eldar turn 2, they did some pretty good shooting, and that's really upsetting for me. However, I still have something in the midboard that could potentially take the midboard in a bit. Oh, are you doing a charge?
I'm going to do
Or is it Fire and Fade?
Fire and Fade, because otherwise that is a 10-inch charge.
Okay, so those two are dead, and he has taken 2 wounds. I can't remember if he has 3 or 4 wounds, so I'm just going to put him down as 2 for now, but it might be different.
Okay.
So you're fading forward.
Yeah, so they get a normal move, so it puts them 6 inches forward.
Lovely stuff. So they're getting closer to the midboard. This guy is somehow still alive after that entire barrage.
Yeah.
But now we'll be coming back with my turn 2 and see how the guards can fight back against the Eldar menace. Sorry, as an addendum, considering I think this Castellan is not going to live for very much longer, I've decided that I will use his Aquila to increase the cost of the Fire and Fade strat going forward for the rest of the game, because it is within 12 inches of him. So that's going to cost him 2 CP to do, and for the rest of the game it will cost him 2 CP going forward. I thought it would just be a nice little way back against the onslaught that he has taken. Okay, at the start of Guard turn 2, I score 1 VP for holding my home field objective, which is now sticky thanks to the Cadian shock troops by here. Rapid cunningly killed my boys that were on the middle objective, meaning that I couldn't get the 3 points from that. However, I have moved my tank commander up, not before he gave the order of hit better to the Rogel Dawn, so it should be hitting on 3s now. The Cadian Castellan has moved back to join the Cadian shock troopers that have moved up to try and shoot these Wraith Guard by here. Talking of moving up, we also have the Ataland Rough Riders that are hopefully going to be able to get a charge off against these swooping hawks by here. Well, that's if this beautiful squad of regular troopers don't shoot them to death first. However, we're going to now go into the shooting phase, and I think I'm going to start with the Rogel Dawn. Okay, so the Rogel Dawn is going to do everybody's favourite thing and do a little bit of split fire. So it's going to shoot the Oppressor Cannon down into this Wraith Guards over here. Then all of the major melter guns that are all in range are going to hit this Falcon over here. Then the Heavy Stubber, the Gatling Cannon are going to go by here. And the Auto Cannon also into the Falcon. So let's start with the Oppressor Cannon, and I wonder if I can do better than what I did on the last roll, which was a 1. So it's going to be D6 plus 4 with the blast keyword. I got a 5. So that will be 9 shots, hitting on 3s. Hang on, my tiny hands are struggling to hold the dice, even though I'm using smaller dice. Okay, so hitting on 3s. Hey, that's pretty good, actually.
One there.
Oh, and there's a 1 there. But you know what, considering I only got like 4 shots last time, this is pretty wonderful. So it's strength a lot.
Toughness 7.
Oh, toughness 7. Oh god, I should know that, but... Okay, so this is toughness 12, so it's going to... strength 12, so it's going to be 3s to wound.
Yep.
Okay, so we get 4 wounds coming in against your Wraith Guard on a -2.
Okay, so cover, because you can't see everything.
Yep.
So that'll be -1, so that means it's a 3-up save.
So 4 3-ups.
Loving life.
Very sad, because each one would have killed one.
Yeah, I was quite scared of that, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you might be. Okay, so we're going to go on to the coaxial auto cannon going into your popped smoke Falcon.
Yeah, pay the CP, pop smoke.
Okay, so it'll be -1 to hit, so this will go from a 2-up to a 3-up for this gun. And 6s would have been a auto wound.
Save me 1.
But a strength 9.
Toughness 9.
So 4's to wound. That is a big wound at -1.
4-up.
Okay. Ooh, stop being so spicy!
I'm surprising myself.
Okay, so we've got 6 shots of the melters coming in. These will be hitting on 4s with the -1. And this will also, on 6s, will be lethal hits.
Oh, 1 lethal hit, okay.
Okay, 1 lethal hit and 2 misses. Not too bad. And this will be wounding on 4s with toughness 9 or strength 9. Okay, so that's 2 at -4, so you won't be getting.
I don't think I think he's got a.
I don't think they have.
Yeah, 3-up save, yeah.
Yeah,
okay. So damage.
Okay, so 2d6 damage, and we are looking at 8 damage.
He's down to 4 wounds.
It's down to 4 wounds. You know what? Lovely. I'm pretty happy about that.
I'm not so happy about that.
And now we're going to get 12 shots of the Gatling gun going into the defenders over in the corner. And this will be hitting on 3s because of the order from the tank commander. That was a pretty good roll.
6s do anything?
Nope, not here. Okay, so 3s to wound. And they all wound, so we've got 2, 4, 6 coming in.
Minus?
No minus, so 4 ups.
We're going to cover 6.
Oh yeah, 3s.
So 3 die.
Yep, 3 more are dead there, and now you should be within 18-inch range of the heavy stubber.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's going to be 6 shots hitting on 3s. Okay, so we got 4 hits. Wounding again on 3s. Ooh, 2 wounds. I can't remember if there's any AP on this. I don't think there is on a heavy stubber.
-1?
Nope, nope.
Okay, so this will be 3s again. Oh.
2 more dead. So, you know what, Rogaldorn? You did something. I'm pretty happy with you. And I'm going to have a quick think about what I want to shoot next. So, we are going to do some of the small arms fire from the Atland Rough Riders into the Swooping Hawks. Yeah, that's their name. And they have popped lightning fast reactions. So it'll be a -1 to hit. We'll come back if we get anywhere near a save. Unsurprisingly, 0 wounds were done. It's going on to this squad of guards shooting up into them. Again, I will come back if we actually manage to achieve any. So we managed to get 2 wounds through before we're going to shoot the plasma gun. Let's see, how'd you go? It's 3 ups. So 1 of them has died. I'll take that. Now, on to the plasma gun, which will be hitting, again, on 5s because of lightning fast reactions, but 6s are class. That's a 1. Yeah. Okay, so everything has been shot on this side of the board. We'll move on to the other side of the board and see what I can hit. So the next thing to shoot for my army will be the Cadian shock troopers shooting up into the Wraith Guard, who count as infantry, so I may get some lethal hits through. I know they've got a 2-up save, and I hear you cry that, and it makes perfect sense that they will live through this. However, there is a melter gun, so hopefully it'll do something. I'll be back with the saves. So, miraculously, I managed to get a melter through with a CP reroll that has managed to wound a Wraith Guard, so I just need to not roll terribly here. Oh. Yay! That's a dead Wraith Guard. I'll take that, and now I'm going to shoot him with the other guns. And as soon as I had any good luck with the squad, it all went a bit wrong then. The plasma gun from the Cadian shock troopers overcharged, ready to shoot. He missed with his shot. Then he died in his own hazardous. Then I shot the las guns, and the pitter-patter of fire did very little to their armour. And I'm actually down a guy, so I'm pretty...
So you killed one of my guys, and you killed one of your guys, yeah?
I feel yours are more valuable than mine, but that is a small price to pay for the humiliation I have suffered. So we are going to go into what I believe is the last of the firing of my army, which will be the tank commander Lehman Russ, and I will decide where I'm going to shoot with that. I think, could you do me a favour and measure to see if I'm within 18 inches of that Grav Falcon tanky doodad?
I believe so, mate. Yeah.
Yep, cool. So all the melters are going to go into him. The battle cannon is going to fire into the Wraith Guard, and the heavy blotter and the heavy stubber is going to go into the boys at the back. I will roll the big guns on camera and the piddly fire off camera. Okay, so we've got 4 shots from my heavy stubbers going... heavy stubbers. The multi-melters going into the grav tank, hitting on 4s. 6s are great. 6s are great.
Is that including the -1?
Oh, that would be 5s, yes.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, and now it'll be 4s to wound here. That's a 1. Good. So it's -4.
No save.
No save. Okay. 4 damage.
I mean, unless you count that as cover.
Yeah, why not? Do you want to see if you can roll a 6? Please don't roll a 6. You've already used the fake dice, haven't you, this phase? Okay, well, he's screwed me. I'm really sad. Why was I generous? I don't know. Okay, so going on to the battle cannon, going into the Wraith Guard, D6 plus 3 for 5 shots.
Would you still get blast?
Oh, yeah,
Because-
and another
because
one, yeah, because the other guy there. And these will be hitting on 4s.
That's good.
Okay, so we'll take that, and these will be wounding on 3s.
Oh.
Okay, 3. It's only at -1.
Okay, so 3 ups then.
Okay, that's 2 more dead, because it's 3 damage.
3 damage each, yeah, okay.
Yeah, cool. And now the heavy blotter into the back squad. So this will be 4s, 6s are sustained. No, it's 1 hit, but it'll be wounding on 3s. Cool. -1 down to -0, so
3. Nope.
okay, 2 damage, so 1 is dead there. And now 3 shots of the heavy stubber. Okay, we've got 2 hits. Wound on 3s. 2 wounds. So with cover, it would be 3 ups.
Oh, come on, stay alive, guy. Oh, yes.
Is he still alive?
Yeah. 6 and 3.
Boo! Okay, so with fate dice, I got screwed out of a kill. I'm really sad. Okay, so now we're going to go into the charge phase, and the only charge I have to make is the Ataland Rough Riders. Getting into there, we measured it up earlier. I think it's like a 9.
9-inch charge, yeah.
It's going to be super easy. Watch me make it.
Oh.
CP, why not? Into a double 1.
They won't keep, mate. They won't keep.
No, I think I just need to give up on this game and just accept that it's never going to happen for me to actually ever get anywhere with it anymore. I need to go and cry in a corner.
That's really deep, mate.
Yeah, I know. I need to give this up and become an adult and do other things. No, I will never give up. I will just continue to
not
roll
be
dice.
hasty now.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah. He's right. It's a terrible idea. Okay, so after that somewhat disappointing turn, I have done some damage to some things. I'm commanding the middle of the board and hopefully will stop Rapid from scoring. However, I hear the sound of a Spirit Seer wiggling his hands to bring back a Wraith Guard in Rapid's turn 3. So as Rapid is doing his move in phase 4, turn 3, I have decided that the Rogal Dawn is going to try and get its revenge against the Falcon, and it's going to do its Overwatch. We'll be back if I actually manage to do any damage.
Oh no, roll on camera! Roll on camera, do it!
But rolling on camera just makes things worse for me.
Come on, come on. Melters, come on, melters.
Okay, so 6 melters.
Come on, you can do it. No, yes. I want you to do it because you're my friend, but at the same time,
Thanks. Okay, so 6s and they'll be lethal.
okay,
That's a good start for the melters.
yeah. Okay,
Okay, so we're going to do the heavy stubbers now.
okay.
Hey, two auto wounds. Why did it have to be on the stubbers? So 3 ups.
Oh,
Okay, you
takes
take a wound.
Down to
Okay,
3.
down to 3. Okay, so the Oppressor Cannon coming in for D6 plus 3 shots for the big 7.
Ouch time.
Okay, so 5, 6. Okay, so we've got 7 dice here. 6s are lethal.
Oh!
Okay, so that's 3 lethal at -2, so 3 5-ups.
What's the damage? 3 damage each, isn't it? Do I play a dice? Because it's the movement phase, isn't it? But it's only once per phase, or is it once per turn?
What's a bit of phase, I think it is.
So I could technically use one now. To
Yeah,
minimize one.
and then roll 2.
So, was it minus?
-2.
So put the 5 down there. Okay,
Okay, and now rolling 2 dice.
it's 1.
Okay,
Can
so
I
that's 3 damage.
Can I CP that?
Yeah.
Oh!
Well, Rapid, also known as the Jerk, has just stopped that. Okay. So now it is time for the 2 shots of the auto cannon. Nope. I hope you feel bad.
I kind of do and I kind of don't.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so again, looking for 6s. Okay, so we've got 2 6s there. So 2 3-ups. Fail them both. Down to 1. Is there any other gun? Nope, that is everything.
They got like a tea maker inside. They can throw hot water or something.
No. You have besmirched my honor once again with your fake dice and re-rolling and everything else, and now I'm really sad. But that's fantastic. This is what the Eldar do. They wiggle away, and it is left on 1 wound.
I mean, at least it's bracketed now.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's bracketed now. Okay, so I spent 1 CP. He spent a CP.
Yeah.
I'll take the trade. Okay, so we are back with Eldar turn 3, and the Swooping Hawks have been super weenies and have jumped back to help defend this objective and be a little bit further away from my galloping chaps over here. The Falcon tank that is still somehow alive, don't know if you can tell in my voice that I'm quite angry about this, has moved to here with its Dark Reaper pals to look down at my Rogel Dawn tank and laugh at it and possibly shoot it in the face. The Wraith Guard have moved up very close to my tank commander, not realising that the guy on the top has a power sword and he's ready to chop down at them, although it doesn't count towards his profile. And the Autarch Wayleaper has come around the corner, and I believe that he's going to start making a beeline towards this objective, and out of the sky, another squad of Swooping Hawks have jumped down to shoot at my beautiful Kriegmen. It's all looking a bit Eldar trickery for me, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do next in the shooting phase. So, starting the shooting phase off with the Swooping Hawk shooting down into the Outland Rough Riders. Let's see what they can do.
Okay, so the 3 guys with the strength 4 guns first. 6s are auto wounding. Okay.
Fair few misses. That makes me feel a little better.
Okay, so this will be on 4, so the toughness 4 you said?
Yes, they are, yes.
So 4s. Okay, so only an extra 1. So that is 4 at no minus.
4 at no minus, so 4 up saves. Ooh, well, 3 hit the dice tray. Okay, so that is a wound, so you have killed a pony. I hope you're happy about killing those horses. Get him, Peter, get him.
Okay, so the Exarch now. Okay, so that is a
Auto and
roll.
2 misses.
I will.
Reroll into another hit, so we've got 2 hits, and these will be wounding on 3s.
Yep. I get to reroll 1.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, so 2, no minus again.
Okay, so 2 4-ups. Made them both. Thank you,
Nice.
Emperor.
Nice,
He
nice,
loves my ponies. Okay, so moving on to the Grav Tank.
I was going to do the Dark Lance on this boss man here.
Oh.
Into there.
Okay, into the Rogel Dawn, whose ablative plating has already been used, so I cannot get a free jammy 0
shot.
damage.
Okay, so
3s?
3s. Hits.
I should have popped smoke, shouldn't I?
Do you want to pop smoke? It would still hit.
It'll still have hit, but I think I should, because I think more stuff's coming his way. So I'm going to spend my CP to pop smoke.
Okay. So this will be wounded on 4s yet. This
Yep.
is toughness 12. Use my Eldar reroll. Wounds, minus 3.
Okay, so we are looking at a 5. That's a fail.
D6 plus 2.
Okay. You going to plug in a 6?
Yeah, I'm going to plug in a 6, so it's 8 wounds.
Oh, good. Okay, I'll keep a tracker over here of all the wounds you do to my beautiful, beautiful Rogel Dawn. Okay, now on to the Falcon.
Yeah, let's do the Falcon, who is hurting. So it's minus 1 to the hits now.
But it doesn't get an extra -1. I didn't think of that. Okay, so it's going to be hitting on 4s. Because you don't get to double up minuses.
No,
This isn't
no.
8th edition anymore.
No.
This is 10th edition, damn it.
Actually, let's be fair about this. These guys are potentially going to shoot next. You can't modify their hit rolls. They ignore them.
Okay.
So do you want to take your CP back?
Rapid, in a brief moment of kindness between the kicking that he is giving me, has given me back a CP because we've realised there was absolutely no point in me ever rolling smoke.
Nope.
Okay.
Rolling smoke. Rolling smoke, yeah.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg. Yeah, cool.
Oh, yeah. Right, okay, let's back to reality. Okay, so 4s. Oh!
Hooray!
That was a 3, yeah.
That was a 3, yeah.
So I'm going to re-roll this one as it is the biggest gun.
Yeah.
Okay, so it does hit. It's a strength 9, so this is going to
5
be
sword.
5. And I'm going to use my re-roll at this point. Oh!
I shouldn't have laughed because this is when he gets to roll the 5, but I'll take every moment of joy I can get.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, both the laughter and the fail. Okay, next guns. Shuriken catapult, is it next?
Scatter laser next,
okay.
and then the shuriken. So
Okay, let's see what the scatter laser does, firing into the Rogel Dawn.
So on 4s.
Okay, so we've got 3 big hits. It's strength 6, isn't it?
Strength 5.
Okay, so 6 is to wound.
1 wound. No minus.
Okay, 2 up.
Okay.
Emperor, bless me.
And then the shuriken cannon, which is on 4s and sustained hits. Nope. Okay, this is strength 6, so...
So still 6s.
Yeah. 1 wound, -1, 2 damage.
Okay, so 3 up save. 2 damage, so we are up to 10 wounds to the Rogel Dawn battle tank.
How many wounds have we got?
16, I think.
Okay.
So we're going to now have the Dark Reapers, I believe, are going to do the same thing into my Rogel Dawn.
Yes, they are.
Okay, and they can't, as you say, have their ability to shoot damaged. Oh, it's 18 wounds.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, okay, so would you like to start rolling those dice?
Yeah, so I'll start with the Exarch, which has got the Star Shot, which is 1 shot on 3.
Okay, so it's this crack grenade missile.
Yeah, strength 10, yeah. Okay, so hits, strength 10, so this will be on
5s to it.
5s. Oh, -2.
Okay, so 4 up save.
Oh, D6. 2.
Okay, it's another 2 there, so he's taken 12 wounds and he's got another 6 to go. Can you chew through it with the Dark Reapers?
I'm rolling uphill here. Okay, so 4 shots, hitting on 3s, so this is going for the Star Shot again.
Okay.
So on 3s, bad. Did I use my reroll? No, I used the wound reroll, didn't I? Or did I?
No, you've got a reroll built into your Artisans of War thing.
Never mind. The dice goes choose. It's a strength 8, so this is going to be 5s. -2.
Yay! Got the 4. Okay, so we have taken 12 wounds on my Rogel Dawn, but I think everything that can really... Oh, no, there's Wraithguard in there next.
Yeah.
Are they going to shoot him?
I was going to save this, but I think I need to put this Bright Lance into him as well.
Yes, not Darklands, because he's not the pervert kind of Eldar right now.
No.
Okay, so 1 shot, hitting on 3s, because I didn't pay for the...
Do you want to pop it now?
No.
Okay.
I'm just going to just see what happens.
Hits. So this would be 4s, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my reroll.
Mm-hmm.
8 wounds. -3.
And I think I'd get cover at this point because of all the lines. So -2, so 4 up save. I have made it.
Okay.
So now, would you like to shoot some Wraithguard?
Oh,
into...
I was really hoping I was going to die.
Okay, tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Indecisive, he's given up the game. Okay, we'll be back once he's decided what he's going to do. So after many hours of deliberation, he has decided that these Wraith Cannons are best suited to saving this flank and killing this Rogel Dawn that is on 6 wounds remaining. Now, I believe in the power of the Emperor, and hopefully you're hitting on 3s with 6s are lethal hits and a strength 14 gun.
Yeah.
That's nothing. I'll be fine. So please roll your dice.
Okay. Right. Okay. So 3s. So.
Oh, why was I so jammy?
Okay.
Okay, easy. You never roll any 3s. He did roll a 3. And he re-rolled it last 3 3s.
-4. I don't think you got cover.
Okay, easy. 3 6s coming up. There's not a single 6 there. Would you like to roll your damage? If you could roll all 1s,
Oh.
I would appreciate.
Was that was a 6, wasn't it, on the wound? Or was it?
No,
it was a hit.
it was a 6 to
Oh,
hit,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you're not getting devastating on this. So,
Okay, so
3d6.
Oh, don't! If I roll 3 1s now, that'll be amazing. Have I used the?
You have used the fate dice. You plugged it in earlier. Okay, so just
It's just about.
it's just died.
Oh!
No. All right. Does my Rogel Dawn explode? Not that anyone will blow up to it. No. So he has killed the Rogel Dawn after shooting it with, I think, everything in his army. Good work, Rogel Dawn. You were an amazing sponge, but you weren't a great gun in general. You were just a sponge. Okay. Are you going to charge?
I got them to shoot over there.
Oh, who and or we. Right, we'll be back with the saves from the Swooping Hawks. So, after all the monofilament of the Swooping Hawks has fired through, I lost many, many chaps here, but they're still alive, not bowed, not broken, and with the Medipack, I can bring back D3 at the start of the next turn. However, the Wraith Guard are feeling spicy, and they're going to charge into my Leman Russ. But can they place themselves in such a way that they attack him and get onto the objective? We will see.
Yeah.
With a 7, they should be able to. Let's see. So, on to what is going to be, obviously, a very brutal fight phase. We have the fists of the Wraith Guards coming up against the power of the tank. It's a shame, with all of my lies earlier saying that he had a power sword. He doesn't. He's just going to hit him with a gun butt. But we'll see. Would you like to roll your Wraith Guard attacks? It's 9 attacks, hitting on 3s, lethal hits.
No lethal hits.
Why? The Spirit Seer
Oh,
thing?
the Spirit Seer, sorry, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, my bad. Do you remember my rules? Oh, no lethal hits.
Okay. And then...
Strength 5s, it's going to be 6s.
yeah, 6s.
1 wound!
Okay, 2 up. Yay, made it. Right, my fight back. 6 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Hey, nice. 5 hits.
Wow.
Strength 7, so it's going to be a nice 4s to wound. Okay, 3 wounds, no AP, so 2s. Roll some 1s. Yay! Take a wound. You love it. Okay, so that is the end of Eldar turn 3. He has denied me the opportunity to score that middle objective again. And for this, I will eternally curse his name. But we will now go into my turn 3. We'll see what I can do.
Curse my name.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like a nightly prayer. Kind of like Arya Stark in Game of Thrones, but it's a very short list. It's just rapid.
Okay.
But we're going to come back with my turn 3. Okay, coming back with my turn 3, what has happened is I rolled a D3 on the Medipack for this squad, and I got 3 men back, so it's as if he only killed 2. And they, as the brave Kriegsmen, have moved up to fight the Swooping Hawks, because this is a sticky objective, thanks to those chaps. However, the Castellan, after telling them to move, 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 he surreptitiously ran past them like a coward to hide between the rocks. The Leman Russ tank commander has decided to stay put because he ain't no coward. He's going to shoot them in the face and they will love it. The Atalan Rough Riders have zoomed up with the hope of charging something. And these chaps also have moved up a bit, ready to shoot at the Swooping Hawks, who are stood on top of that building. Hopefully, at some point, something in my army will kill something else. Come on, it's turn 3. So we are going...
now.
That's my turn 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we will go into my shooting phase, which is going to start with the Kriegsman, and for expediency, I will come back with the saves. Well, Rapid foolishly reminded me there's such a thing as the grenade strat, so I'm going to throw some grenades at these Swooping Hawks before I get on. However, as usual, I've got a slightly smug voice on, so this is when I will roll a lot of 1s. However, if I get some 4s, brilliant.
Oh.
How'd I do?
You did very well. You did 5, mate.
Is that the squad? Oh no, the Exarch's left on 1.
Left on 1.
Well, that was worth a CP.
Yep.
Back with the shooting now, after my slight feel-bads. The Commissar lifted his plasma pistol and said, "Get out of the way, boys, I can do this." Shot the remaining Exarch in the face with a plasma pistol, and he is now dead. So much so that Rapid dropped the print, and it has broken the wing off him. So Rapid is a sad panda. So the next thing we are going to do is go on to this squad, who are going to shoot up into the remaining Guardian and his gun friend, and we will be back with the saves. So after they've shot up into that Guardian, they've only managed to do 1 wound to the weapon platform, leaving there to be 2 wounds on this unit hiding behind here. Now we're going to go into the battle, the weapons of the Leman Rush shooting into the Wraith Guard. However, he cannot shoot his blast weapon into combat, so it's basically going to be 4 multi-melters with a -1 to hit. So I believe that that's what happens with Big Gun Saboteur. So we're looking for 5s. Wow, got 3. And now 3 to wound.
Oh!
I'm going to CP one of those. Cool. So -4.
6s then. Oh, I should use a dice.
Okay, so the first one, well, it'd be 3 damage cause at this range, wouldn't it? Minimum, because of the melter. Yeah, so 2 of them are dead.
Yeah.
And now 3 shots of the heavy bolter hitting on 5. 6s are great. Cool. Sustained hits, puts that to 3 hits. 5s to wound. 2 wounds. -1. So 2 3-ups. Made them both. And now the 6 shots of the heavy stubber. Hitting on 5s.
2 hits.
2 hits. To the side, please, gentlemen. And now 5s to wound. No wounds.
0.
But you know what? That was pretty spacey. And you are very not in... And it means I'm holding the objective now against you, which is very nice.
Yeah.
So going on to these guys, they should be within 12 of those guys, so it'll
Yeah.
be 2 shots each. So it'll be 6 shots from the Atalan Rough Riders into
I'm
the
going
Super
to
Hawks.
pay 1 CP to make it -1 to hit.
Okay, so these will be hitting on 5s. 6s, oh my god, sorry about that. 6s are lethal because they are infantry.
What was the point?
Okay, so that is 4 wounds. No save.
No minus.
Sorry, no minus to the
Okay,
save.
so 3s.
Oh, well, jerk.
Okay.
Okay, so this squad going up into them. We are not going to overcharge the plasma gun, so this will be hitting on 5s. It hits. Wounding on 2s because it's strength 7. Cool, -3.
Okay, so cover.
No, it's there, it's a 2.
Okay, so 1 guy is vaporized.
Yes, and now on to the rest of the shooting, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Laz, 3, 6, 7, 8. Hitting on 5s, 6s are great. There's a 6.
Wow.
And a couple of hits.
It's a funny couple.
Yeah, well, it's a Welsh couple, isn't it? It could be anything between 2 to 8. It's the rule of our country. And then it'll be forced to wound.
Oh, look at you turning up.
Yeah, right now. So 4 saves, no AP, so 4 3-ups.
Okay. So,
2 more dead.
yep. Just down to the X-Arc. Or Arch, depending on how you like to say it.
I prefer X-Arc myself. And the bolt pistol will not hit from there. So that is the long and the shorting of my shooting phase. Now I am going to charge you with the shock troops are going to charge against the Wraith Guard. And the Atalan Rough Riders are going to charge against your swooping hawks.
Need a 5 there.
Okay, so hopefully roll bigger than a 5 here. I roll a 6, so hopefully with a bit of a pile in I'll be able to get onto that objective.
You need a 7 there.
And now I need a 7.
Ooh.
Yes, so I made both of the charges. I will move in my chaps and we'll be right back. So starting the combat off with the Atalan Rough Riders who have finally got in. And because I think it's funny, I want to see if I can kick him to death with horse feet. It's going to be 6 attacks from the horses. Hitting on 4s, but it'll be fine. Hitting on 4s. Fair few hits.
Yeah, your dice rollers turn around, mate.
The horses really want to stamp you in good. Wounding on 3s. Okay, so we've got 3 wounds, no AP, 1 damage a pop. So don't fail all of these.
You know me.
You failed enough that you got kicked to death by horses. They didn't even use their weapons. Excellent, I've scored a point there, and I'm going to be able to move on to that objective to help score against it. And we will go on to the fighting phase of my next squad. I will probably just come back with the saves for these because they are very piddly. So, as expected, the Cadian shock troops, with all of their gusto, tried to punch a Wraith Guard to death and failed miserably. They got 1 wound through, and it was saved easily on a 2. However, now the Wraith Guard are angling up their Bone Wraith fists to hit some face.
Well,
or Wraith Bone, even.
Although I should hit the tank because it's going to hit me next, I'm likely not to damage it, so I'm going to go into the boys.
Okay, cool. So 3 attacks.
Yep, 3 attacks.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay. Do I use a re-roll there?
Well, the Spirit Seer only has 2 attacks,
But
strength 3.
Well, they're anti-infantry.
Oh, yeah, of
He
course.
hits on 2, so I'll re-roll this one. Ah, it's another 2. Okay, so strength 5, so 3 threes.
1 wound, no AP.
I'll re-roll that. So two wounds.
No AP. Okay, so 2 5-ups. Make 1, fail 1. So one of them has died to Wraithbone Fists, and now on to the Spirit Seer.
With the Witch Staff, hits on 2s. Okay, and then wounded on 2s. Yep, so that is
No
2,
AP.
no minus, and...
Okay, I make both of them. For the Emperor. Okay, now on to the tank, who has 6 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Okay, we get 3 hits, which is perfectly average. And it'll be wounding on 4s. Okay, 2 wounds, no AP, so...
2s.
And there we are. Rapid has survived that onslaught, but I have taken the middle of the board from him. I am now contesting over here. It's not enough to stop him, but I am close enough to charge him. That was a pretty good swing around for me, and if we take a little look at the scores, we are looking at 4 to me and 5 to Rapid, going into his turn 4. So at the start of Eldar turn 4, he has scored 1 point over here for holding this objective, and they did not fail their battle shocks. They are able to do that. The Autarch Wayleaper has decided not to go forward into the Kriegsman, because realizing that he can never match their strength, cunning, or beauty, that he has come down to try and help out his pals on the middle objective, remembering how important that it is. The Dark Reapers have moved around the corner, eyeing up their target of being able to shoot into combat against my Leman Russ battle tank commander. The grav tank of the Falcon has moved around because it's got a real problem with my Atalan Rough Riders, and it's going to try and shoot that horse in the bum. So again, Peter, get him. And I think that is the remaining ones of your units. Where would you like to start the battle? Oh, and also the Spirit Seer has wiggled his hands and brought a Wraith Guard back to life. Where are we going to start?
Let's go for the pot shot with the heavy weapon platform into your tank.
Nice. Into the Leman Russ, because he can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend... is there any point in spending 1 CP here? Because...
It's already a -1.
Yeah, it's already at a -1, and they don't get affected by this stuff. So, yes, I'm not going to bother. I'm going to let you shoot him with your -1 to hit. So hitting on the 4s. And there's the 6.
Yep.
So this will be 3s to wound. Reroll. Okay, so -3.
Yeah.
I don't... Am I getting cover behind that rock?
I don't think so.
Okay, so this will be a 5-up. That is a 2.
D6 plus 2.
Okay. And you're going to plug it, he's going to plug in a 6. So we've got 8 wounds to my Leman Russ battle tank.
Yeah.
Would you like to shoot him with your Dark Reapers now, just to continue this onslaught?
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
Okay, they do not get affected by minuses, I believe. So
No, they
this
don't.
will be hitting on 3s with the Exarch's Star Shatter Doody Dad. It's a missile launcher with a fun, sweet sounding name.
It's just called a Star Shot, yeah. But
Yeah.
saying Star Shatter,
Yeah.
I just thought of Shat.
Yeah, well, if he wants to crap his pants while he's doing it, it's up to him, really. It's his armour.
I know, true. On 3s. Misses, so I will use my reroll at this point.
Yes, Artisans of War.
Oh, he missed.
But he was too busy crapping his pants.
He was
as
giggling.
Thor
He was
mentioned.
giggling at Shatter.
Yeah. Right, and now the other guys. They're 4 shots of the Reaper launchers.
On 3s. Oh, you guys hit.
So 3 hits, 5s to wound.
Okay. I'll use it. Did I Did I use a
Yes,
reroll?
you did. You
Yeah.
rolled a 2 into a 2. So the Dark Reapers have, because Rapid said that they were crapping their pants, have literally crapped the bed here, and there is no option for them to shoot the Leman Russ, and I don't think there's any more guns that can hit him now. So we will move. Yay, he's alive. So moving on to the Falcon, who is going to shoot the Atalan Rough Rider in the bum.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. I was going to go for the Guardians, but let's go for the Falcon.
You might as well go with the thing that has the multi-damage, because you might do a singular wound and then waste a damage 3 weapon into their bum, because they are all full health.
Yeah.
There's only 3 of them, but that's all I need, because you are going to miss every single shot.
Shuriken Cannon, sustained hits 1. 2 damage each. Boo. So 3 shots, sustained hits 1. Smash him at the ball there.
Okay, so 1 hit, wounding on 3s. That is not a 3.
I think we've swapped dice rolling.
Don't jinx the fact that it hasn't been horrendous for me for over a turn.
Touching all the dice.
Don't touch my dice! Oh, I'm going to have to turn off the camera and beat him mercilessly.
Okay, so Scatter Laser. A little bit better.
A little bit better from plaguing my dice seemed to help you. So 3 to wound.
Yeah. Okay, so 3, no minus.
Okay, so they're in cover as well, so 3 3-ups. That is a dead horseman.
Bye-bye, horsey.
Again. Again.
Pulse Laser
3 shots.
on the 3s.
All hit. 2s to wound.
All wounded, -2.
Okay, down to -1, so 5-ups. You have killed the squad.
Well, it's D6 shots each. D6 wounds each.
Oh, okay, so you got 2 coming in, so don't roll a 1. So one of them is super dead. The other is alive on 1 wound.
There's another one, wasn't
No, I saved one of them. Don't say that. I was so pleased. I was so pleased. Okay, so the Taser Goad is still somehow alive.
I? Did I not wound with 3?
No, you wounded with 2.
Okay, yeah, cool, yeah. I fell into my own lie then.
Yeah, you did. Don't be mean. Okay, so now I'm guessing the Guardians are going to do the job against him. Because they can see him through that tiny window.
Yeah.
Okay, so Guardian, Shuriken, Catapults, I'm guessing first.
Yeah, let's go for them.
Okay.
So 2
show me what I'm
shots
gonna do.
each. Hitting on the 3s. Okay.
Lovely. And he'll be wounding on 4s. Is there not 1 in there? No. Okay, now it's okay, you've got a Bright Lance.
Yes.
And this will do the job.
On the 3s. Hits.
Wounding on 2s.
Minus
-3, down to -2, so it's a 6-up save. Easy beats. That's a 4, he's super duper dead. But it's okay. Boys, you ran across the table. Focus, damn it. There we are. You ran across the table, you stabbed a few things. I'm very proud of your first
4 new
acting.
models. New model syndrome.
Yeah.
Somehow managed not to be
Die
affected.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so that is the end of your shooting phase. We go into the combat phase.
Yep.
Defender fights first.
Yep.
So my tank is going to club you in the head with a gun barrel. And I see no point in me doing this on camera. So we'll be back if there's any saves whatsoever after this combat over here. So, as expected, not a lot of damage happened in that combat. I managed to do 1 wound to a Wraith Guard by hitting him in the head with a tank cannon. And the Wraith Guard themselves and their little friend, Spiracia Steve, stabbed a few people, and 2 of my guys died for the privilege. Sorry, 3 of my guys died. However, now that we're going to be going into my turn 4, I'm going to spend 1 CP on Insane Bravery so I can keep them from Battle Shock and hold that mid-board. So up to 2 CP, back down to 1. And it means I can score some extra points at this point. We'll be back once I've done my movement and see how this turns. So at the end of the turn 4 movement of the Guard, my Castellan has run around this corner after giving these guys move to get them up the board. Oh no, sorry, he gave them +1 to hit. So they're going to be a little bit more deadly to see if they can take down that Way Leaper that they're now in range of. Everything in the middle is just staying in the middle because I might as well see if I can fight. We believe that I can shoot out of combat with the tank, and I'm going to see if I can maybe chip off the last wounds of that unit over there to gather myself a point. Just talking of the points, because I have more OC on the middle, I now hold that objective, which scored me a nice sweet 3 points at this point, which has really tied up the game for us, with us both being on 7-7. These boys have moved up with the hopes of doing a singular wound to a falcon, because that's all he has left. If I can kill him, that will tip the scales in my favour. So it's everything is to play for now with the game. Let's see how we can do. I think we're going to start with this squad trying to shoot up into the falcon, and we will be back with... So after all the fire of this squad came out, they managed to do 1 wound, and it scared Rapid enough to use a fate dice. So that falcon is alive. God, I hate fate dice. Right, going on to the next shooting phase, we are going to be going with the Lehman Russ battle tank, who is going to shoot all of his melters into combat. He cannot shoot his blast weapon into combat or out of combat because he's tied up, to my knowledge, but he is going to shoot his heavy stubber and his heavy bolter up into that Guardian to see if I can finally take him out. So we're going to start with the melters, hitting on 5s, I believe, because we are tied up. Very nice. So we've got 2 big hits into the Wraiths. This will be 3s to wound. Not like that, they won't. Oof. And now onto the heavy bolter. Hitting on 5s, 6s are sustained. Okay, so we've got 2 hits. This will be 3s to wound. 2 big wounds, -1, down to 0, so 2 4-ups.
This is on...
The defenders.
Oh, defender. Right, okay.
Okay, so that's 2 damage. So the big gun is gone.
Oh, do I re-roll it then? Because I think that will really help me to kill some stuff.
Go.
Let's re-roll it.
Okay, so you're spending a CP to re-roll this.
Oh!
And it did not work, so that is the gun dead. And now 3 shots from the heavy stubber, hitting on 5s. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
Minus.
None.
3.
And he is a... Damn it! Why are you still alive? Oh, I'm so gutted. Okay, so now we're going to go into the last shooting of my army right now, which is going to be the Kriegsman shooting into the Autarch Wayleaper. We will be back with the saves. So, Rapid spent 1 CP to keep his Wayleaper with a -1 to hit, which really paid off for him because I rolled a lot of 3s.
Yeah.
So, in total, we have a grand wound of 1 from a las gun. So, he has a save of a 3-up, I believe. Yeah. Oh, good, he took a wound. You know what? Great. I'm not bitter. Never bitter.
No.
Not me. Never me. No. Okay, so now we'll move into the combat phase of this turn, starting with the Wraith Guard.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Do I want to charge him? No, I don't. He has a Ghost Glaive, and he will eat my face. Decision was made there. Right, so the attacks from the...
I'll go for the Spirit Sea first then.
Okay.
So, hitting on 2s. Wounded on 2s. 1 wound.
Okay, so 5 up. Nope, fail. That's a dead guy.
Okay.
And now the 6 attacks from the Wraith Guard.
Yep. So 3s. And then 3s. Reroll. Okay, so that's 5, no minus.
The bravery of the Guard has tried, but I don't know if it can really stand up to this. With 4 wounds, I think that's the squad dead. That is the squad of Guard dead, meaning that I've lost control of that objective, meaning that Rapid will be able to move into the next turn and take 3 points. But it won't be him scoring yet, so we will have to wait and see. The only fight back that we've got now is my tank commander, who is obviously going to do all of the wounds, and we're going to see how that goes. Live and uncut. Well, I might do some
Unabridged.
That's right. So it's going to be 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. He hits a grand total of twice. And then it's going to be forced wound. He wounds twice. 2 2-ups. Fail them both, please. No, that was passing them with gusto, if anything. Okay, so that is the end of my turn. We will now be going into Rapid's turn 5. So here we are at the turn 5 of the Eldar. Everything is converging to the middle of the board. Rapid has one plan and one plan alone. Kill my chaff so they can't charge into the middle and get me 3 points. It's a solid plan, and I agree wholeheartedly with it. So, in rebuttal to this, I have decided that I'm going to be spiteful and spend 1 CP on Overwatch with my tank to shoot the Autark in the face with as many melters as I can. Let's see how that goes. It's 4 shots, hitting on 6s. Oh. Not a sausage? Not a sausage. Okay, now 6 shots of the heavy stubber. I got 2.
Okay.
And this will be 3 wounds. 1 wound, no AP.
It's fine.
Cool, and now 3 shots of the heavy bolter. No, okay, so it was a good use of a CP. Really glad it did it. And I think that might be the death knell for me, but we will see what he can do. Because the only thing that I can really do in this game is move these guys over, charge them into combat, take the mid-board because I score at the end, which would get me an extra 3 points. I still don't think it'll be enough to win me the game, but spite. Okay, so we've got some Guardian splitting fire. It's going to be 3 Shuriken catapults into my chaff unit by here, and the Bright Lance, that has still never died, is going to go into the Lehman Russ.
What is dead may never die.
Alright, Theon Greyjoy.
Okay, so on 3s. 6s don't do anything. This will be on 3s. Okay, so 3 at -1.
Okay, 6s. Make none. 3 are dead.
Okay, so le big gun into le tank.
Le.
Le it's. Force to wound. Go for the reroll. Oof.
Okay.
Probably should have used one of those dice I got over there. You know, keep forgetting to use them.
So cover.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be -2, so this will be a 4-up save.
Would you like to try and CP that?
I would. Yay!
See, I am kind.
He isn't. He hits me whenever the camera's not on. That's all he does.
It's because you keep doing bad things.
It's fine. Okay, so Falcon is going to put everything into my chaff unit.
Yeah.
We will be back with the saves. Okay, so there's quite a lot to save here. We have the pulse managed, and this is a -2, isn't it? The pulse, or is it -3?
The pulse laser is -2, yes.
Okay, so they won't get a save.
No.
So that's 3 dead.
Yep.
The scatter laser is no minus, so this will be 5s. None, so that's 6 dead. And now is 2 more at -1, so 6s. So that's 8 dead. The squad is wiped, and I believe that might be the end of the game.
Yeah.
I have no chance to come back from this. You have managed to score yourself another point for your, well, murderous rampage. So this is how the scores look at the moment. And as I am a gentleman, and it is 10 o'clock in the evening, and he needs to drive for half an hour to get home, I will concede this game and accept that the Eldar beat up the Guard. But I did bloody their nose, and I am very proud of the Barbarian First for not ever winning a game. Good work, gentlemen. Excellent.
You were unlucky with your dice rolls at the start.
Yeah, it certainly didn't help. I enjoyed the mission format.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Yeah, I did enjoy, you know, making it that getting to the middle was where the points were at and killing. If I was able to take out a couple more squads, we might have had a bit more of a close game. However, that's not how it rolls. It's fine. The Guards, I love them. I'm very happy with how they look, and I will continue to play them. One day they will win a game. The only time they did win a game was off camera, but that doesn't count. So they continue to lose all their games, and the Eldar have won theirs. However, that is the end of this game, and Rapid has won it. Huzzah! And if people want to catch Rapid on any of the social medias, I think they can do it at
Rapid 40k.
And for me on Instagram, it is also a 40k name. It is Beanie40k. And if you have liked the video that you've watched here, it would be really nice if you would like, comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel.
And tell your friends.
Yeah, if you could tell your friends, that'd be great. And if you really want, and we would really appreciate it, become a member. It would help us be able to buy more scenery, do more things, and get bigger and better with what we're doing. However, this has been Beanie and Rapid on Live and Let's Dice. Have a lovely evening. Bye.